Hello everybody and welcome to Bangladesh. Today we will be making vegetable shingara. This is a Bengali style vegetable samosa. Feel free to pause the video here and have a read of the ingredients. To a bowl, add flour, sugar, salt and Nigella seeds and combine. Now slowly add melted ghee and incorporate this into the flour until it is well combined. You want the dough to resemble the consistency shown in the video. Now slowly add small amounts of cold water to the dough and mix in. You want to keep on adding water in small amounts and kneading the dough until it forms a smooth ball. It should not be wet or sticky. As you can see, the dough is smooth and shiny and has picked up all the dough off the sides of the ball. Now cover and leave to rest for at least an hour or as long as you can possibly wait. You now want to begin on working on the filling. Peel and quarter your potatoes. Add the potatoes to a pot of salted water and boil until they are just soft and tender but not mushy. As the potatoes are boiling, thinly slice your onion. In a clean pan, toast your coriander seeds for around a minute. After you have toasted your coriander seeds for a minute, add your cumin seeds and toast these together for around 2 to 3 minutes until fragrant. You want to add your cumin seeds after the coriander seeds as they are smaller and more likely to burn. Once you have toasted your seeds, grind them into a rough powder. When your potatoes have finished boiling, crush them into small chunks as shown in the video. You do not want them to be mashed potatoes, you want them to still have a bit of a bite to them. To a pan, add oil and allow it to get hot. Once the oil is hot, add your onions and stir through. Cover and cook the onions for around 4 to 5 minutes until they have browned and softened and started to turn translucent. Make sure you stir consistently so the onions do not burn or stick to the sides of the pan. Once the onions have softened and browned, add your salt and spices and stir through thoroughly. Once you have combined the onions and the spices, cook this for around 2 minutes until the onions have absorbed the spice and the mixture has become fragrant. This should take around 2 minutes. After the spices have cooked through the onions, add your peas and stir these through. Cook the peas and the onions for another 2 minutes. You can now add your crushed potatoes and stir these through the onions and peas. Once you have added your potatoes, cook the mixture for around 4 to 5 minutes. Make sure as you're stirring the mixture you stir gently so the potatoes do not break apart. Finally, add a handful of coriander and cook for a final minute. Once the mixture has finished cooking, transfer to a plate or shallow dish and allow the mix to completely cool down. We can now return to our dough. Give the dough a quick knead and roll it into a fairly short and thick log. You now want to take small handfuls of the dough and form them into balls as we've shown in the video. Roll your dough balls into thin rounds. They should be around 1 to 2 millimeters thick. You do not want them to be too thick as then you will get doughy shingara. To form the samosa wrappers, slice your thin rounds in half. Now fold your semicircle of pastry as shown in the video, using water to seal the edge. Once you have formed this cone shape, add around 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of filling and press this into the cone. Now using water, seal the edges as shown in the video. It is important to use water to seal the edges to prevent bursting when you're frying your shingara. The shingara are now ready to fry, but if you want to fry them at a later stage, they can be frozen and kept for later. Add oil to a deep pan and allow it to get hot. Now turn your flame to a low heat and add your shingara. Fry your shingara for around 5 minutes, constantly flipping to prevent burning. You want them to achieve an even golden brown on each side. You will notice as they fry that the pastry becomes crispy and bubbly. The longer you leave your dough to rest, the more crisp and bubbly the pastry will become. Once the shingara have achieved a deep golden brown colour, drain them from the oil and set aside. You can leave them on a paper towel to allow any excess oil to be drained. They are now ready to serve and can be enjoyed with any of your favourite condiments. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and comment down below if you give any of our recipes a try.